So today I am going to deal with the next concept, that is decoders. Decoders. So what do you mean by decoders? The thing is, like you know about multiplexers, right? So what was the concept in case of multiplexer? Like in case of multiplexer, we used to have multiple inputs, one output, and based on these control inputs, so one of the input will be passed on to the output, right? So these are data inputs, these are control inputs or selection inputs, we call them as. So this is output, right? So this is mux. So there will be like data inputs, control inputs, and one output. Based on the control inputs, one of the data input will be selected as an output in case of mux. So if this control input is n, means 2 to the power of n will be data inputs, that you know, right? N might be the control inputs. If it is n is equal to 3, 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 9, like 0 to 8 data inputs will be there. So one of the data inputs will be selected as an output based on the control input. This was the concept with respect to the multiplexer, right? So coming with demultiplexer. Demultiplexer is just exactly opposite to the multiplexer. So this is not in your syllabus, but you need to know the working of this demultiplexer to know how the decoder is going to work. So demultiplexer is completely opposite to multiplexer. Like here in case of multiplexer, one output, multiple input, right? So here one input, multiple outputs, and control inputs. If control inputs are 3, so the output will be 2 to the power of 3, that is nothing but 9, 0 to 8, one input. Demultiplexer. In case of demultiplexer, there will be one input, multiple outputs. Control inputs, if we have 3 control inputs like A, B, C, then the output will total number of outputs will be 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 9, that is nothing but 0 to 8. If there are only A, B, like 2 to the power of 2 is nothing but 4, like 0 to 3. So demultiplexer does like this, like it is going to decide there will be one input through which output channel this input has to be passed on to the output. That is the thing about the demultiplexer. Through which output channel, that will be decided by the control inputs. This is a demultiplexer. Okay. So then coming with decoder. So decoder is exactly same as demultiplexer. The only difference is we don't have the input. So we don't have the inputs. We won't be having inputs in case of decoder. But in case of demultiplexer, we have one input, multiple outputs, through which channel the input has to be passed. That will be decided by the control input. So in case of decoder, there won't be input, only the outputs. If there are like 3 outputs, 2 to the power of 3 will be the number of outputs. 3 inputs, 3 control inputs, 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 9, right? 9 output will be there. I can say that based on the control inputs, one of the output will be active. Like if it is 0, 0, 0, like the first output will be active. If it is 0, 0, 1, the second output will be active, like 0, 1, 0. So the second or third output will be active, 0, 1, 1, the fourth output will be active, like this. So based on the control inputs, one of the output will be active. That is nothing but the decoder. The same thing here, look at here. A decoder is similar to demultiplexer with one exception. There is no data input. The only input are the control bits, that is what I just wrote, the control bits A, B, C, A, B, C. Okay, that is what we call as decoder. So then we come across various type of decoders here. You need to learn 2 to 4 line decoder, 3 to 8 line decoder, 4 to 10 line decoder, and BC to decimal decoder. These are 4 important the concepts which comes under decoder. You need to know all the 4. So one of the thing will be asked in your examination. Okay, so this is I call it as a binary decoder or a 2 to 4 decoder. Why I call it as a 2 to 4 line decoder? Look at here, 2 to 4 line decoder. Why? Because so we don't have any data inputs here. We don't have any data inputs here. As if like the same, this box is written like this. The internal circuit of this box will looks like this. Okay. 2 to 4 line decoder. So we have 2 control inputs, 4 data outputs. So we don't have any inputs. Right. So we call as 2 to 4 line decoder. We have an enable. Whenever enable is 0, all these gates will be inactive. Okay, whenever enable is 1, so this will be actives. This will be active. Okay, so for example, you need when they ask to write like explain 2 to 4 line decoder, you need to write the circuit diagram and a table you are supposed to be written. So first look at the circuit diagram. 2 to 4 line decoder means 2 inputs, 4 outputs. Right? A, B, A bar, B bar. So just like parallel lines, we have written 4 AND gates. You just write. So if it is Y not, like A bar, this is A bar, B bar means 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. Right? If you want 0 0, then you need to take a line from A bar and B bar. If you want 0 1 means you need to take a line from A bar and B. If you want 1 0 means you need to take a line from A and B bar. If you want 1 1 means you need to take a line from A and B. So all these AND gates are connected to an enable. So whenever enable is 1, so this will whatever the inputs which you are going to pass to control inputs will be taken into consideration whenever the enable is 1. Whenever enable is 0, no matter whatever the control inputs you give, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, whatever inputs you give here, so it doesn't function, it don't perform. So based on the enable should be always 1, then only this is going to perform its operation. Okay, so let me I hope you came to know about writing the circuit diagram. So they are given us a table here. Look at this table. These are the inputs. First enable, A, B are the control inputs. Enable is one column and A B is another 2 columns. So Y3, Y2, Y1, Y0 they are written. You can also write Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3. It all depends upon you people. So whenever enable is 0, no matter whatever you give with respect to control inputs like 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1, so that is why they are written don't case. So whatever the value you pass with A, B, it doesn't function. All of them will be 0 0 0. See, Y3, Y2, Y1, Y0 are nothing but these AND gates. So whenever enable is 0, so no matter whatever the inputs you passed with respect to AB, all these 4 gates will be inactive. It doesn't function. Okay. Whenever enable is 1 in the remaining data inputs, whenever enable is 1, it will take the control inputs into consideration. Like 0 0 means Y0 will be high. 0 0 means A bar B bar, right? Y0. Here it is. Y0 is A bar B bar, Y1 is A bar B, Y2 is A B bar, Y3 A B, like that. So whenever A B is 0 1, then Y1 will be active. 1 0 means Y2 will be active. 1 1 means Y3 will be active. So whenever they ask in your examination, explain 2 to 4 line decoder, you are supposed to write this circuit diagram and you are supposed to write this table. Clear? This is with respect to 2 to 4 line decoder. So let me go with a 3 to 8 line decoder. So 3 to 8 line decoder means how many data inputs? How many control inputs? So the first number represents the control inputs. The first number represents the control inputs and the last number represents this 8 represents the output. Okay. when we have 3 control inputs, 2 to the power of 3 is nothing but 8. Sorry, 2 to the power of 3, 2 into 2 is 4, 4 into 2 is 8, right? 2 into 2 into 8. So you're going to get 8 data outputs. Similarly, there we had only A, B. Here we will be having, look at this circuit, A, B, C. A bar, B bar, C bar, A bar, B bar, C. Like this is like 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. So if you want A bar, B bar is here, take a line from A bar, B bar, C bar. If you want like A bar, B bar, C, take a line from A bar, B bar and C. If you want like A bar, take a line from A bar, then B, take a line from B. If you want B, take a connection from B. If you want B bar, take a connection from B bar, like this. They have written a circuit diagram. So we have 3 to 8 line decoder, right? So this is, we have 3 control inputs and 0 to 7, 8 data inputs, sorry, 8 data outputs. So the table for this one goes like this. So enable A, B, C and Y7 to Y0. Okay. So when all of them are 0, when the enable is 0, no matter what, whatever the control inputs you give, so all the outputs will be 0, 0, 0, 0. Whenever the enable is 1, it will take the control inputs into consideration and decide which output should be active. So if it is like 0, 0, 1 means then you are supposed to make Y1 as active. The remaining all should be zeros. If 0, 1, 0 means you are supposed to make Y2 as active. If it is 1, 0, 1, 1 is nothing but 4, 0, 1, 5, nothing but you are supposed to make Y5 as active. 1, 1, 1, Y7 as active. There is nothing like some textbooks they have started from Y0 to Y7, some they have started from Y7 to Y0. So the order of writing, you can go with both, not a problem. Okay, so you are supposed to write the circuit and you are supposed to write the table like this. Okay, and then so look at your this is your prescribed textbook. Okay, so they have not given a circuit in your prescribed textbook. They have written a 3 to line decoder. These are the control inputs, these are the outputs. So they have started like Y0 to Y7. In the previous textbook which I just explained, they were writing Y7 to Y0, and they have not mentioned enable here. In some textbook they have mentioned enable, in some textbook they have not mentioned. It's better if you mention enable. Okay, it has its own value. So this is 3 to 8 line decoder, same thing. Okay.